Guys, the bright side of eBay. So Krisha and Zeke here. Wanted to give you some updates. So our last video was one of my friends, Joy, this millionaire lady, gave us lots of clothes to sell on eBay. So it's been going pretty well. We've sold like about 5 items. And they've ranged from prices like $30 all the way up to like $95. So just sold a Dolce & Gabbana suit yesterday for $95, so that was pretty good. And then here's another one that we just sold. This is Kate Unger, so maybe if you see that brand around, this one just sold for $50. They're pretty cute. What do you think, Zeke? All right?
All right.
Yeah. So sold that one, so got to ship that out today. And then this one is Frank and Eileen, and I've gotten some questions about this one, so that might be another good brand to sell. And then so here are some of the items that we sold recently for clothing.
So now that you saw the clothes,
Another update, we did show the Tascam Porta Studio on another video, and so that's the mixing. You can write songs and record stuff, and so very excited.
There's 2 songs on it that were kind of weird.
That one had the rap music on it, and like had some like bad words and stuff like that. So, but anyways, we turned it off real quick.
Yeah.
And so so that one sold on Reverb, and that one ended up going for $319, and we bought that one for $80. We also did kind of high for shipping. It was like $40 for shipping. So here's a picture of the Tascam.
So now that we talked about the Tascam, another thing we have here is this cat's portfolio, and it's not in the best condition.
Yeah.
But the pages on the inside are in pretty good condition, and they range from about $15 to $20. This is from the 1930s and 40s, and
They're the cats.
they're cats.
Cat drawing.
Yeah.
These are
So
the
that's
different ones.
they're really cool.
Yeah,
And
so we'll see, based on the condition, you know, we might try to sell it together or separately.
Yeah.
I think they're going for all together like $80.
Yeah, it is duct tape too, which is not the best, but it's
We'll see.
we'll see.
But people are buying this. This is the kind of stuff that people want to buy.
Yeah.
So the next item that's a really cool item that we got last week is this sculpture.
Bronze sculpture.
It's really heavy. And so it's made by Bill Henderson, and he is actually a really famous Native American artist here in the United States, and makes a lot of different types of sculptures, bronze sculptures, wood sculptures, usually all Native American theme type stuff. So
This one in particular is called Grandma and
Little, or Bucky too.
Bucky too.
Yes.
So yeah.
And there's only...
And this is going for about $2,200.
Yes, well let me tell a story. The story goes that I was at this garage sale, and it was like a community garage sale, and there was this older guy, and he had like one little tiny table, and it was like tiny table, and just like a couple of few things over there. And I was like, should I go over? Like, is
it
there
even worth it?
Yeah, so, and I was like, I'll go over.
Whatever.
So I go over there, and he has this sculpture there in the corner on this little table, and all it has is a Post-it on it that says old
$20.
$20. And I asked him, I was like, oh, do you know anything about this sculpture? And he's like, no, it's like, it was my grandmother's and just kind of been, and just out, and I don't really need it anymore. And so I tried to look up the artist and I couldn't find anything. So I went ahead and looked it up on eBay and I found nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah. So then I went ahead and Googled it, and then all of a sudden his stuff started coming up, galleries and stuff like that. So
which is really good.
yes, and I didn't even really look at the prices, but I knew right away, if he's that well known, then I definitely want to buy it.
Yeah.
So then I kind of haggled with the guy a little bit, and he was fine. I was like, so would you give it to me for $15? And he's like, yeah, sure, just go ahead and take it.
A $5 difference, Mom. Wow. Oh my gosh, it's so much.
I know, but you try to get the best deal sometimes. Maybe I shouldn't have haggled that hard. So I've got this listed at kind of a crazy price right now.
Like I said, $2,200. So yeah,
that's our highest item that we've ever had listed. That high.
And we've never sold anything over 1,000 or 1,000. So to be thinking that the first item that we are selling for 1,000
would be 2,000.
Yeah, would be 2,000. So double what we had.
So,
and that would be really crazy. So
yeah. So that's that. So we'll give you guys an update.
So
that's our sculpture.
And we also have 2 more items. We have this
in honor
of our mannequin, which actually just recently got a name.
Yes.
So drum roll. Goldie. That's by we don't know if we're saying it right. It's like
Brucharnia. I think it's Brucharnia.
So if we're saying your name wrong, we're sorry. We don't really know how to pronounce it. So yeah, in honor of our mannequin, you got this.
Yes, and this is made in Czechoslovakia, and it's called Golden Porcelain. Czech Republic. And so this right now, there are 2 that are listed on eBay. The pair is going for $200. Now I didn't find any items sold, so this is kind of a wild card, but paid $4 for that. We are in San Antonio, so there is lots of military community here, so I did get 10% veterans, 10% off, so got to get that. So we'll see how that goes, kind of a wild card. And then our last item.
Yeah, I like the remote.
Okay, can you hit the power button?
Yes.
Just kidding. It's not plugged in. So this is a Hitachi audio video control center. I powered it on at Goodwill, and it powered on, so we'll have to hook it up to our TV and see if it's working.
Yeah. But always try to find the remote, because if you do find the remote, just for the remote, it's like $20 extra. Yeah. Which doesn't really make sense. Well, actually it kind of does make sense, because you want the remote. You want the full set.
You want to be like walking up and like having to hit the buttons every single time.
No.
Yeah.
So try to make sure that you have the remote.
Yep, find the remote, and then this is going for about $60 to $70, and I bought that at the Goodwill, 10% off, and it was $10.
Yes.
So those are all our items that we have, and we've got one.
So today is actually Memorial Day, and I just want to say that
to all our fallen
to all our fallen soldiers. I can't say it.
Soldiers,
okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for doing that. And my mom was actually in the military herself, and
So shout out to all those soldiers.
Yeah.
And then shout out goes to
Precious Bunny. She subscribed and said that she did, and she left a very nice comment, so thank you. Sorry.
And that's it. That's all we got. We'll give you an update on our sculpture and see how that goes.
So like and subscribe, and see you next time.
Bye.